Hello everyone, this is Shinobi, once again with another Awaken Chaos Era video. So today I'm going to showcase a Queen 16 team that was probably invented by Corwin. So if you look at the new health strategy channel on the ACE Discord, you will find a lot of strategies that was posted by many of the community, and it's a good thing that our community was able to devise and design teams that could beat these flows within just 2 days of getting the dungeons opened, right? So that's great to know. So the team that he had made includes Mythesia, Brand the Brilliant, Gangelo and Hakrin. Of course, this is not a free-to-play team. This requires you to have really good gear. My gear is not the top-end one. If I had the top-end one, then I would have had 100% consistency on this team. At present, I've got around 80% consistency with this team, but this team is much more faster than the Boolean team that I showed on the previous occasion, right? So much better team, much faster, and doesn't require you to have a lot of focus on everybody. If you can have focus on Hakrin, that is good, but at the moment you require only focus on Gangelo. So if you have focus on Hakrin, he will be able to taunt one of the first mini bosses, and that will help you a lot when you are trying to survive. But it is not a requirement. You can survive without it as well. So what is required in this team is that you need Mythesia to survive. If Mythesia survives, then the rest of the team survives. So when I face the first wave, which has got 2 mini bosses, if the mini bosses AoEs crit on Mythesia or deals more damage on Mythesia, then Mythesia dies. So that's the only problem that is there with this team with my kind of gear. If I had some better gear, if I had more defense on my Mythesia, then I certainly would be having a 100% consistent team. So that's what I'm looking at now. I'm trying to find out much better gear for both Mythesia and Hakrin. So if my Mythesia survives, then I do not have to worry about the rest of the team dying. She will revive them, and I will continue to do my work and continue with the run. So that's not going to be a problem. And since this has got a very good DPS from Brand, you will be able to finish it much faster. But my Brand here doesn't have 100% crit, so my runs are a little bit slower because I am not able to deal enough damage on the boss or the minions consistently, and that causes problems for me because it delays my run, right? It's not that I will die there at the boss and her minion is not able to kill off my team. It's only the first wave that can actually kill off my team if they get lucky and deal more damage on my Mythesia. But as far as the boss and the minions are concerned, I easily survive with this gear, and it's just that my Brand needs to have 100% crit to deal that crit damage, and that will make my run at least say about a minute faster. Yeah, I think so. I can do that. I'm looking for better gear on my Brand and on my Mythesia, and if I get that, then I'll be able to consistently farm this flow 16 without any problem. So this team, as you can see, you do not have to worry about the buffs of the boss because Gangelo will place that block buffs on the boss, and you do not have to worry about the side minions. As you can see, Brand the Brilliant was able to take care of them. So once the side minion is out of the picture, the boss will not be able to heal herself up, and due to that the run is much faster. So you do not have to worry about landing a block heal on the boss or landing other kinds of debuff. But you shouldn't use the defense down spell here. Please remember that. I tested it out with defense down spell out here, and the problem is that when you use defense down spell, that spell along with block buffs debuff from Gangelo and a couple of poisons from the Gangelo will cancel all 4 of them. So if the boss has got 4 debuffs, she will remove all 4 of them at the start of her turn, and that causes her to get the shield buff on herself. So please do not use the defense down spell. Use only the Water Prison and the Heal spell. Water Prison spell is good because Gangelo will be able to take out any buffs that has been previously landed, and will ensure that there are no buffs on the boss at all, almost at all times. So she shouldn't get anything more than 2 buffs. So if she has 3 buffs, and then she will use her cleanse on us, and our buffs will be cleansed off us. So it's better not to use the defense down buff. Use the Water Prison and heal spells, and that will ensure that you will be able to finish off this rounds much faster. I wish I had more crit rate on my Brand the Brilliant, then I would have finished it off within 30 rounds. But at this moment, because you can see that I'm not landing a lot of crit damage on the boss, my hits are not critting, and that reduces a lot of damage that I could have placed on the boss, right? So I will be looking for a better gear on him, but you can easily gear him up if you are able to use a good revival set. I don't think we require a revival set here. You can use any other set as well, as long as you have got sufficient stats on him that he is able to survive the first hit from the mini boss. He shouldn't get one shot by the mini boss. If he gets one shot, that's it. So if he's able to have at least a little bit, a sliver of health on him after the first mini boss hits him, then there is no problem. He can easily survive the entire thing. So that's what we should be looking at when we are looking at this run. So you can see that within like 31 rounds I will be able to finish it off. So it's almost at 30 rounds. No, I should be able to finish it off before 31. Yeah, so that's it. The boss will not be able to do anything on you. Your Mythesia and your Hackrin is making you tanky enough. They are healing you sufficiently, and that's why you have nothing to worry about. So yeah, that's it. So I got 2 legendary gear from this. But the problem is that the drop rate for Fable gear is so low that even after I'm getting 2 legendary gear here, I did not get any Fable gear, which is pretty sad. Yeah, but I understand Fable gear is going to make your champion really powerful, and so the drop rates are also really low. And from what I have seen, I did not see any Fable gear from Epic Gear. I'm not really sure if Epic Gear will also be giving you Fabled stats on it, but Legendary Gear most certainly will be giving you Fabled stat on it. So let's look at the gears on the champions that I use. So this is my Gangelo. He's got 25,000 HP, 180 speed, and 133 focus. Right. So this is the same thing, that same gear that I'm using on him when I'm doing Gemini 12. Maybe I will be using the same one when I'm doing Gemini 16, but I'm not sure. It's going to be really hard for me because my gear is not really good. I've heard that you require 165% focus. I don't have anything that makes it 165, but I'll try to find some. Okay, so that was my Gangelo. Now let's look at my Mythesia. She's also in a revival set and in Terra set to give her maximum HP, and she's got like her boots, her ring and her necklace, all of them are HP percent. I might shift one of them for defense so that I can get more defense. I do need something around 1800 defense on her. She's only at 1600 defense at the moment, but she's got 26,000 HP, which is good. But I will change one of the gear to a defense gear and test it out. Okay, so she's only 149 speed. That doesn't matter. It's not a problem if she's lower than the minions. It's just that she should be able to survive. My Brand the Brilliant has got 23,000 HP, but you can see that he's got only 26% crit rate, and that's why my damage is also pretty low, and that's why my run also took like 7 minutes. If he's got 100% crit rate and more than 200 crit damage, then I should be reducing my runs by at least 1 minute. So he's also on a revival set and a vanguard set, just so that he can survive more and take lesser damage. So that's the Brand the Brilliant. And now let's look at our Hackrin. Yeah, so my Hackrin is also on a revival set and a Vanguard set. He's got pretty good defense, something around 4047 defense and 131 speed. The rest of the stats, 18,000 HP also, but the rest of the stat doesn't matter. If you have focus, that's good, but otherwise it's fine. Yeah, so that's it from me. Peace, love and blessing to all of you. See you guys on the next video. Bye.